You know, one of the healers that I worked with who helped me when I really hit like my rock bottom back in 2012 after London, she always said, one of my favourite sayings of hers was, you are the you in your universe.
Yeah.
And, you know, yes, I do. I believe in it, but I believe it's got to come from within first.
You have to recognise that.
Yeah. And, you know, there are so many people out there that go, oh, I really want to do this. And then they sit and fold their arms and wait for it to happen.
Because it's fear, right?
Yeah. And then there are people that go, right, I really want to do this. Okay, what do I need to do to make that happen? And that's the difference.
Why do you think there is a difference between somebody that will go, I will fight to make that happen, or somebody that folds their arms and going, is that a quality of a person? Does that come from an experience in childhood where they did take a step out and they were hammered back in, that now it's too, you know, fearful to take that step now?
Possibly.
And as you get older, you get a bit more cautious at the same time.
Sometimes people are maybe just afraid of change because, or should I say afraid of the unknown. They're not sure what's going to happen. They might want something, and deep down in their soul, their intuition is telling them this is what needs to happen, but their head's guiding them in a different direction. And most people, unfortunately, live in their head and they create a story that's not true, but they're thoughts that keep coming through and go round and round and round and round in their head, and they're not doing anything with them. Therefore, they believe it, and then it becomes their reality. And I guess that's what I did for so long. I told myself I wasn't good enough, so I acted accordingly.
Yeah.
Or should I say didn't act, because I did nothing with it.
Yeah.
So I just think if we get out of our head and actually really allow ourselves to feel and write, journaling helped me a lot.
I'll come to that.
Yeah, well, because you're getting it out of your head, getting it out of there. Now, I like to use the example with people, especially with some of the young girls that I mentor now and help. I always say to them, write it down, because if it's in your head, I use the hamster wheel example. It's that thought is circling and it's going round and round and round and round, and there's nowhere for it to go. Whereas if you write it down, whether it's instantly or the next day, you might go, oh, is that how I felt? Well, that's not true. And there's power in crossing it out or ripping it up, and it's out. It's out of your head.